She was like, "Hey, सुनो मेरी बात. ये पार्लर मेकअप वाली को बुलाना." And I just don't. I heard it, but I didn't do it. Then again, she kept on calling me, "Hey, सुनो मेरी बात." I turned and I said, "Adi, I'm a makeup artist and I have a name. You can call me by Paveenaa." Full stop.
Hi, I'm Akshana, the founder of Pamper. Welcome to BathChit by Bubble, where self-care meets success and every conversation is a soak in inspiration. This Women's Day, we are celebrating the fierce, fabulous, and fearless women who are redefining what it means to be a boss, while also remembering to take a breather. Because let's be real, success isn't just about the hustle. It's about knowing when to pause, pamper, and pour back into yourself. Did you know that study shows women entrepreneurs generate more revenue per dollar invested, yet only 2% of the venture capital funding goes to female founders? Imagine what could happen if more women backed women. At Bubble, we believe that self-care isn't selfish. It's fuel for success. Whether it's taking a well-deserved pause to the luxurious bath or celebrating small wins, every woman deserves to feel empowered inside and out. Joining us today is an inspiring woman who wears many hats: a makeup artist, entrepreneur, freelancer, and a mother, Paveenaa Rathour, a renowned makeup artist who loves enhancing natural beauty with a touch of glam. For her, makeup is all about empowerment, not transformation, blending elegance with individuality to make every client feel like their best selves. She meets women from all walks of life daily, helping them feel confident and beautiful. And today she is here to share her journey with us. So grab your favorite mist, light that candle, and settle in, because this conversation is about to get real, raw, and refreshing. So, Paveenaa, let's start with your journey first. How was your journey from being a makeup artist from Thailand to actually covering the Adani wedding this season?
It was actually surreal, like moving from Thailand and settling here, starting my journey here, and suddenly, it was a dream come true moment, making a mark. And yeah, it was full of struggle, full of learning experience. And of course, you learn a lot across, meeting the brides across the world, the country, the culture. You adapt so much with them, and beautiful journey, I would say.
What inspired you to take the leap and move to a whole new country from Thailand to India?
Has to be love, right? So it's a love marriage. So yeah, that's how it started. Like, I knew I had to move, but I never thought that I can continue the journey. Like how, working there is different. Starting here, struggling from here again, it's a completely different people, clients, co-workers, colleagues, getting to know their way of working. So yeah, I mean, difficult, but it has to be loved. And I just chose that. And I think I did the best thing, the best decision.
So for you, how was it getting the first client in India?
It was definitely word of mouth. And I was very scared. I was very nervous because, the dealing is very different. Even till date, how I deal with clients here, then when I meet clients from abroad, way of meeting is very different. And it was word of mouth. And what I've learned through the journey was the timing, the likings of what they expect out of you. And I have evolved a lot through it's been 11 years, and their way, their expectations. Very simple example. So not my first client, but through the journey of the makeup, how it started, how it got fake. The client asked me that I want to look very natural. And of course, to me, natural means minimal product. I did it. And she looked into the mirror and she was saying, Paveenaa, आपने तो कुछ किया नहीं. And then I stood back and I was trying to understand कि naturally चाहिए, कुछ किया नहीं. So I'm someone that I'll try to read you. I'll try to understand you rather than reacting right away, right? So I said, okay, can you tell me what are you expecting out of me? Do you have any reference picture? And back then we don't have too much of Instagram awareness and reference picture तो दो था ही नहीं, Pinterest तो था नहीं, right? So then, of course, she must have captured a couple of pictures of her friends or whatever. So she showed me, and that was actually flawless. So that was the first time I understood that to them, natural means flawless. Flawless takes quite a bit of product. It's not natural. So that's how I learned every time.
I think the industry is such, the foremost thing is to understand what the client wants. And I think when you're moving countries, I think be it Thailand, Singapore, anyone or India, the way you deal with clients is totally different.
Taste is different. The liking is different. And for me, it's like, doing makeup is not that I do the makeup and I come back. For me, it's like styling the whole concept, bringing out the whole look and not changing the personality. You must have seen, right? Like unless you were confident, I didn't let you go. Like, you tell me what you want to achieve, right? So that's how it works. But each brides from each country is very different in terms of liking. They get inspired, but would that particular thing suit them? That's again a challenge.
I think there's a lot of relationship individuals involved in this industry. And even, the clientele is dependent on the relationships and references you're getting from your previous clients. And it really depends on, how you satisfy your client. And so what is one mantra that you've always followed? And what has been that key? It's been 11 years and onwards and upwards that how are you building that relationship with your client?
I think my relationship with my bride has been very touchwood. I mean, it's been very beautiful. Of course, ups and downs, a little bit of misunderstanding, arguments is there. Argument, I wouldn't say that's a very strong term. But it has been very beautiful because for me, it's like, if in that particular environment, I am not comfortable, and if I can't make you comfortable, how am I going to create? Creativity has to be at ease. It has to come from within, right? For me, it's like it is a very therapeutic process, bringing the whole things together. So the relationship is so important that, like, if I'm doing a makeup, you're not talking to me. I spoke. Akshina, talk to me. Tell me, how did you feel?
For everyone, I think I've experienced this. I think relationship is something which has brought us here today on the podcast as well. I think Paveena's journey has been inspiring in that sense. And she makes sure that you feel very comfortable, and you feel like you're looking the best that day. So
you want music, you need something. Brides don't eat. That seems like abhi nahi kha sakti. And I make sure ki kuch to kha ke jao. Like, you're not going to get to eat there. And believe it or not, you eat, it changes your mood. You become a different person. You don't eat, you stop yourself. You are a different person. You become cranky, angry, everything, all the things in the world. Emotions are up there. So you have to be balanced.
No, I totally agree. I feel like that. So, Paveenaa, in this journey, did you ever feel like giving up, like in challenges you've faced in this long journey?
It did, so one of the main reasons I could thrive, without worrying at the back end is because the family is very supportive. My friends, all the clients are very supportive, very understanding, but major of all is the family, right? With the baby, as you know. So my mother-in-law, she used to take charge. When she left us, it was a big question mark that how are we going to disperse? But my husband was like, this is something that, you're out there and you come back as a different person. You're energized, you're so happy, and you're so good. You have, stood on your own. Why would you leave it? So you push me. So that's how we try to balance. So that was the time where I thought, a lot of politics in the industry, a lot of toxication. It didn't kill me because I was in my journey. I was there. I was like, I'm doing my thing. bad energy, leave it aside, right? But that was the thing where I was like, I was in a question mark that should I do it? Should I drop it? Should I think of something else? But that was just a phase. And uske baad mein,
So did you always dream on being a makeup artist or it was out of passion on it?
I did so many things, but the only thing I realized was when I go to the makeup counter, I spend money on the product which I don't even know how to use. Like, you know how the counter brands are, right? Their purpose is to sell. That's a target. So, ले लेती, खर्च कर देती. And I'm thinking, that's at those time पे there was no trend of a makeup artist. It was not accepted. It was not respected. But again, my friend and my parents never stopped me. So I felt like, if you want to do, try it out. And then when I tried it out, so it was the, picking things up time. So the phase was like that it literally picked up. And I think after 5 years down the lane,
So you just mentioned that people don't respect. I think specifically in India, I've seen that people are very picky about, skin or career, seek kar sakte hain, not kar sakte ho. So how did you face that backslash? What were the challenges you faced? And very importantly, आपने overcome कैसे किया वो?
So imagine like on the journey was like I was into hospitality industry. Then I switched to teacher and then a makeup artist. So, the teaching job was like, I thought, okay, I'm good. My life is settled, paid holiday, everything is okay. But then when I had to wake up in the morning and planning those lessons, a lesson plan, objective, subjective, whatever, I'm like, yeah, ye meri bas ki baat nahi hai. Like, it's too much of a... I had to study before I have to go and teach. So it's too much of the task. No, Paveenaa, let's find something else. Not let's find something else. I feel when it touch your heart, then it is, You keep on trying things until after they penny back that feels good.
When you're passionate about something, I think what puts it into.
Yeah, it comes. But I'll be very honest, it is not something that I do a lot of makeup on myself. I like trying stuff, but I never thought that I can do it on someone else. So I used to play on my friend's face. So, I go to the makeup counter. I end up buying, at that time, the salary भी क्या होती थी, right? Whatever I go, and I used to end up buying makeup product. Kuch na kuch. Even if I don't know it's going to be useful for me or I'm going to use them. So that's how I was like, okay, let me try it out. Then my friend is like, if you like it, why not? Just pursue it. Now, respect means imagine from teacher to a makeup artist. At that time, it was not a makeup artist. It was a parlor wali, makeup wali. And I hate those terms, So very funny incident. Like, your self-respect is in your hand, how you protect it. So I was at a wedding. It was just the start of the journey. I didn't leave my teaching job. Part-time. And part-time is to sneak out to do this. And then you're dancing at the freelancing because I love it, but I don't know how it is going to be. I can't just make a switch. I need to prove to the leader that, they support me. So that auntie from Dubai, like not local or anything at all, she was like, hey, suno meri baat. Ye parlor makeup wali ko bulana. And I just don't. I heard it, but I didn't turn. Then again, she kept on calling me, hey, suno meri baat. I turned and I said, auntie, I'm a makeup artist and I have a name. You can call me by Paveenaa. First off, of course, I will not disrespect a client or my elders, right? But that was it. So that's where I was not a confident girl. But, I think the moment you take that step, you gain a little confidence that how you're going to protect yourself from the industry, like how people
So I think
backlash at you.
I agree with you. It is the woman who have to take a stand.
Yeah.
It's your example when it comes to respect and the industry. But whatever career you are choosing, I think whatever you are doing, you're doing because you're passionate about it and you are putting an effort there. So you have to respect it yourself. कोई और आके respect आपके लिए नहीं आपको दिलवाएगा या फिर.
And had I agreed to that point, okay, she's calling me, it's my job, I should do it. वो timeline हो जाता कि that's my limit, or then I end up choosing if I want to live with that or I want to change. Then I would never dig into this career. Like I would have just let go.
It's very important to take your stand on your things, what you're doing with your career, your life, your decisions, most importantly. They have to be yours and you earn it and prove it to yourself, not others.
Yes. And I think a lot of women think twice. Correct. Oh, I'm getting bad at it. आजकल तो फिर भी acceptance, awareness, open काफी हो गए, but a lot of people earlier they were like, yeah, I'll see. I don't know if I should work. And, just hearing that should get me serious. You should work. You're good. Why will you not work? And working doesn't mean you don't have the luxury in life or you don't have the things that you need, right? Working is for yourself. That's self-love. That's again self-care, like we just discussed.
Gives you a lot of confidence. It's not about, being able to earn X amount of money. Yeah, financially independent. It's being independent yourself. Being
It's so good that you spend your own money. Or you ask to be not to spend it, can I spend on that?
the different feeling.
Yes.
So in this industry, like I think beauty industry or maybe fashion industry, it's a very fast-paced industry. So how are you up with the trends and, the changing ideas in the industry? How is creativity always on the top?
Trend keep on changing. It keeps on changing. You follow the trend, you don't follow the trend. One thing I would say that what is your signature style? You should stick to that. Okay, now I got a question again from the client. See my page, you must have seen it. Pameenaa, you do only stutter makeup. Do you do bold makeup? And I'm like, what do I do? Client don't demand from me, so I have nothing to showcase. But of course I do. Like, like how we plan the look, we create a mood code. I can always do it. Because it is the skills, it is the technique, right? Once you understand the features of the client, you do it. Go back then, back at that time, when I started, there was no contouring, there was no baking. It evolved over time, right? Tabhi lo karte the, ab bhi karte. Now, this natural makeup, no makeup look is a trend now, not before. Earlier, thought the bolder the better. Big lashes.
Makeup was for making
someone else, yeah. But yeah, I mean, never forget your signature self. And I think my signature look is something that even if I'm applying everything on your face or I'm using only one product, you have to look yourself. It is your personality. You can't be, you want to wear 110 things, wear it. But it has to be your personality. And for me, a win-win situation is when the groom, the father, the brother, basically the maid who comes and say, oh, wow, I hate makeup. You will never agree to, anything. I am the example. My kajal bhi laga lungi. My husband will be like, isn't it too much? I'm like, oh yeah, you didn't see girl these days,
So actually, this is so relatable. I don't put anything on my face. Foundation base, कुछ नहीं. जिन दिन मैंने लिपस्टिक लगा लिया, थोड़ा सा भी ब्लश कर लिया, उनको काला जा गया. तो ये फेस पे क्या लगा रही हो? पूरा white क्लियर. पापा मैंने कुछ लगाया नहीं, मेरा पैसा भी क्लियर.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. So the moment any male go up and say that, oh wow, ठीक है, आपको अच्छा लगे ना लगे, they like it, that means I'm passed.
I think मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि makeup should make you feel confident.
Yes.
ऐसा नहीं आप बहुत conscious हो रहे हो अपने बारे में. So
की skin अच्छी दिख रही थी, आप एकदम से nail skin दिख रहे हैं. So a lot of time it happens because, for me again, you start from scratch. Before makeup, your skin has to be good. So it's guaranteed.
So exactly. Before makeup, I think it's very important to take care of your skin.
Yeah.
So what is your take on skincare? And skin, I think, is not just your face, it's also about your body. So how do you recommend your clients to take care of their skin? What steps you follow? Some skincare routines, some recommendations?
Every skin types has every bride nowadays, they know their skin, right? They go to the dermat or they do the house thing, the Dadi Ma ke Gharelu Nuske, whatever, blah, blah, right? They do that. And it works. It works. I was one of them too. I am still with Arena, I would always want to start with that. But skincare is very important because if your skin is not good, no matter how much you do with the makeup, you are not going to get the result that you expect, right? So my go-to skincare is hydration. That's what I tell all my brides. I tell myself too. Hydration, of course, is not what you apply. right? It's intake of water. You sleep less. It leads to dehydration. So everything comes together. And when you're preparing for your big day, your body is already getting dehydrated. So जो आप routine में कर रहे हो, अगर आप multiply into 2 into 4 कर दो, it is going to be good for you. You have to push yourself. You go to the doctor, they're going to treat you from what they see outside. But you have to love yourself. 50% job is mine, right? 50% is yours.
And how can we eat skincare or self-care? Anything? It's not just about using products or, getting a facial done or using XYZ, as you rightly said. It's about being hydrated, doing some yoga, proper exposure to sunlight. Even at Bubble Me, what we throw is that, you should always take out those 10 minutes where you're either going to read or do something which you like, use products which make you feel better. That should be your main time more. Since so any time is a time, like there's no self-love. So how we travel, how we hustle, right? So when I go back, trust me, sometimes I don't want to react. I just put my part or my prayer, my bhajan or whatever. Sometimes just a sound, the healing sound or the water sound. And I'm very quiet in my space. Then that's like just 10 minutes. Or sometimes I'm just bath salt, like we discussed earlier. Or sometimes I'm just like sitting and literally doing nothing, sitting in the lawn, connecting with the nature. I think everyone has their own way of loving themselves. But if we try to adapt all these small things into our lifestyle, it really changes your mood. So, Paveenaa, you were just mentioning that. So, whenever you're doubting that, before you get a team to, stay calm and hydrated. But I think as far as I know, you have seen you travel a lot. But मेरे को तो वैसा ये दिखा था पवीना कि राजस्थान में कभी था and मेरे को लगता है इतना travel कैसे कर लेते हो? So how are you managing travel, work, and also you have a daughter, you're raising her as well. So how's the experience? And
so I think traveling is something that, you can't force a person. I love travel. To tell me, I don't think so I can do that ever again. I can't. The reason I travel is because I enjoy reading papers from different parts of the world, different culture, different lifestyle, different backgrounds. I learn so much from my guides. I can't tell you, like, from their family, how they've been brought up, what is their outlook towards life. So many things we connect on a different level. So I love traveling. I think when you love something, you allow that to process. The rest follows. वो हो जाता है. Like, I believe कि सब कुछ stable, settled हो जाता है. You just need to believe in the process, believe in the timing, and you have to let it happen. What our nature is, I feel it's human nature nowadays that we like to control everything. Control the relation, control the situation, control everything that we think we can. But the moment you stop controlling and you allow it to process, the beauty of it is it happens and you're just amazed that ये cover up in like 10 days traveling Meghalaya, and like I came back after 10 days yesterday. And today I'm a mom and Adani is there. So I remember very well. I think Adani was 3 or 4, I think 4. Normally a trick. I'm going, I'll come back. One fine day I tricked her and then I came back and she was like, Mom, so why did you lie? I was like, what did I lie? I was just out and I'll be back. Like, no, why did you lie to me that you're going out somewhere and you'll be back? You went for work. You're supposed to tell me the truth. So बेचारी के लिए ego hurt होगी कि I lied to her. Since then, I always tell her, I'm going to be away. I'm going for work. You better be good. And my husband always say that, when you're out of the house, she takes charge. She becomes the lady of the house. And she takes the control of everything. उसको वो बड़ा अच्छा लगता है कि I am controlling everyone at home. So I think it works. It works out.
But it's so good to hear, like, your child is also supportive in what you're doing. So, I would want to know more that it's not just one role you're playing to give a wife, you're a daughter, a wife or not. Then I see you're an educator doing the makeup industry. You're freelancing as well. So how are you managing so many roles at the same time? It's not just that you've gone for travel. You must be overlooking your daughter from work as well, right? So how are you able to manage all this?
I think you just need to be clear with your routine. You need to be clear with your time. Like, Ajkal, I would say she's 7 now. She knows so much. She's one fine day. She said, Mama, you're using too much of phone. You're not focusing on me. And that was it. She comes back from school at 3. So I tell my team, my manager, my team, right, that 3 baje se pehle jo karwa de karwa. Calls, meetings, video calls, Zoom calls. I plan the mood board, whatever. I try to do. After 3, I'm just with her. It's very artificial to say that I'm just with her. Of course, there here and there that, you're doing 110 things that, can't disconnect. You can see people, brides who lives in abroad. मेरा तो काम रात को ही शुरू होता है with them, right? So, but then, when she is around, then as much as I am with mom, I give her time. And when you're there, I shave that and give me like my childhood. So that's another phase that I don't want to miss. So again, you said your priority.
And I think it's about managing time, right?
Yeah.
There's always one thing time, but there's always time that you have to fit in. Yeah. Both there, but you need to fit in.
You got to see our workout coming the time. But now it's like I'm addicted to it. So the first thing I wake up, 7, we do workout, 1 hour, the rest of the day is just experience. Like, me said time limit, I said, yeah, time me. I said, hey, time nikalo. So
I think like even I was working in the corporate previously, me time is really important. This how we mentioned क्या workout कर. When I realized कि सुबह workout करिए तो पूरा दिन best जाता है. मतलब you're energized and you're able to manage time well that day.
Yeah, because like when you wait for the evening, then you're like, oh, abhi khaya, I can't do it, right? Half an hour post that, you become lazy. Then, I feel that it makes you feel so good about your body, about yourself. And you just realize that, your body can do so much, but we're just not looking back and taking care of it. Of course, I'm after touching 40, I realized so many things. And I'm like, 40 is the first thing.
So, Paveenaa, it's been 11 years, and we said in the industry, we're managing now it's 15 years.
11 years of marriage.
11 years of marriage. 15 years of being in the industry. So, what is one thing you've always longed for, and what is one thing which has kept you keep going and excelling upward and onwards?
Sometimes you just try to the world, you don't need to prove, right? I feel that the moment you're yourself, you know that you're doing the right thing. So it's good. But somehow, I'm just trying to listen, I deserve more. I deserve what I deserve. I know that I evolve so much. I am good at what I do, right? So every artist is excellent at what they do, but you would know your USP, you would know your MVP, everything that, no, this is my time. I deserve this. I started manifesting. And now each to its own. Some people believe, some don't, right? It's all about my name. It's putting faith into something. I wanted to make a mark in the industry, and it works. It worked. So I believe it will work. It helps.
I think your recent weddings, Adani wedding, Adani, I think a big events.
So that was a niche project. Yeah, I did write something somewhere. I don't know when, but yeah, I did.
I think I always tell this to all my friends and, younger sister, which hard work pays off.
Yeah.
It does pay off. It may be sooner or later.
It's all about the drive.
Yes.
It's about, but remember, when you get that thing, what happens is you look back, you miss the process. The process is so beautiful. It's full of struggle, hustling, and those small things that you're learning in each step. It's just it's worth remembering.
I think even those memories and those hustling days ever moves problems like, oh, कैसे करता एक टाइम था ये सब कैसे कर जाते.
Now, so I'm like, नहीं आराम से करेंगे, आराम से जाएंगे. इस टाइम पे तो ये था. Let's do it. We can travel overnight, Let's make it happen. But now it's taking a little step back that Like, I need to look after my health. I need to be mentally healthy and happy, physically healthy and happy. So, because what happened is, I think 2 years ago, I had a problem with my back. It's so far a bad sleeping and we travel and everything, right? So doctor told me, okay, there's a chance of slip disc if you don't take it slow. And that was my season time. I can't travel, like I have to sit. And he said, you can't sit. It's either you lie down or you stand. And I was like, give me the strong medication. I need to pass through this and I think I'll be good. Uske baad, then I look back. My health is important.
Even at Bubble, we think of health, maintaining the self-care, it's very important. It's like a lifestyle change or, which you have to take up. It's not just the products. Products can help you assist the process. Medicines can help you assist the process. But it has to be a whole lifestyle change. You have to start taking time for yourself, need activity, need self-care routine. So it's just now, I would say now, like after I entered 40, I just realized the importance of what I'm eating, what is good for my body, what is not, And then I feel had I done this 10 years ago, I would be different. So, I'm sorry. I would be different today. But, as long as I realized it, and for me, it's life was very fast. It's still very fast. A lot of people are claiming we need to slow down. We need to absorb each moment. So I need to adapt that. I think she has been inspiring me in terms of I want to be an example to her. So I think that's a push. Money, it's not about anything, but not even about proving yourself. It is your happiness. So just do it. Be yourself and do it. I think where there is a will, there is a way.
Yeah. So this is not true. Yes. You just need to take a stand with your stuff.
I think that these are all excuses that he is not supporting or she is not supporting and not dating up.
That's a point.
We need to find a way out. And at least now in 2025, I've seen like parent society change a lot also for good. There is a lot of also acceptance. There's a lot of opportunity for women out there. So we need to grab it.
The biggest opportunity is working from home. Correct. My time to do working from home, it's so good, And I feel just do it and let your work speak for itself. And once it does, there's one will come to you and it'll be like, wow, So don't wait for that wow before you do. Just do it. And then that wow won't even matter because you're already happy inside out.
So Paveenaa, like you have been interacting with a lot of women across different cities, different countries, different age groups, I would say, because it's not like you're just doing makeup for the brides, right? No, family, etc. Or even maybe in some cases, young children. So how is it has been, how you deal with people across different age groups and how the tone changes, how easy it is to context change with people?
I think the biggest critics of women is confidence. Like they tend to criticize themselves. या फिर बहुत ज़्यादा overconfident हो जाएंगे, कुछ control करना पड़ता है मेरे को. But it's nice to see that side that, is so good. We know what to do, right? But I feel that more than that, we see women underconfident. So I enjoy bringing up that confidence in them. Like, I literally, sometimes what happens is with the brides, they just confused, how do I walk? And it comes from the inside, that, okay, come, I'll walk with you. And I start doing that. With that, so yeah, okay, when I'm walking, how I'm supposed to do it, I'm making her do that. And see, my job is done, makeup is done. But the confidence has to be in her, right? And, some brides are just conscious when so many people are just staring at you and you're just sitting there. And yeah, just calm your nose. It's okay. So it's a very good talk with them, connecting with them. It's not only doing their makeup, mentoring them. Some people will just ask you on tips on the marriage life. I said, कौन ही मैं सिखा सकती, न तो बाकी लगे पीछे मर जाओगे कि नहीं, लेकिन Paveenaa ने सिखाया था. But I always tell everyone, be yourself. Your fake food is just for the time being. It will not
It's very short-lived.
through. Yeah. It's not, you're not going to through, like, just rap through it. It's not going to happen. So just be yourself.
So, Paveenaa, you collaborated with a lot of different brands, HMIs, clients. Is there any particular thing or restriction you have before you're collaborating with a brand? What is a checklist you follow?
The authenticity, the true self, what aligns with my USP, my taste, what I'm trying to deliver to my client, right? For example, if it's skincare, if I don't use it for myself, on myself, I will not recommend. Now, there are certain brands that reach out to me and they're like, okay, we want you to showcase this. I said, just to try that particular skincare, I need 2 weeks to myself. My skin will also adapt to it. So, not a yes person to every brand, right? Makeup is something you still adapt to it, but skincare is something very important that you can't risk. और आप किसी client के face पे तो आप बिल्कुल भी नहीं risk करना चाहते. मतलब everyone has their own routines, right? Why would you interfere? Why would you intervene? But then again, yeah, authenticity.
So, in today's fast-paced world, consumer preferences are changing very rapidly. How would you advise somebody to build that sustainable loyalty?
Again, like be yourself. Let your work speak. Allow. Just don't try to copy people. Just don't try to be someone else because again, that's very short-lived. Like how we just mentioned, right? Just be yourself. Do your work. Walk at your pace. Eventually, your work will speak. Right? Confidence will just take you very far. It will leave fear behind. So.
I think with Instagram and Facebook, it has become very easy to copy. Yeah, the name of the work, etc. But unless you're authentic with your customers in the real sense, I think
but I mean, the moment you're yourself, you thrive differently because you are yourself. You're loving it. You're running through that, and it will bring out the best version of you, I think.
At the last question, Troy. So this Women's Day, what message you have for others to stay bold and keep striving?
Be yourself. Just
and that's the mantra.
You do you. Let the world run. You don't need to run. You can be at your own pace and don't forget to dream. It doesn't take money to dream. You should always dream because dream comes true.
And I think to be yourself, you need to love yourself first.
Yes.
You need to love what you do and you need to love your passion. Things will
it will fall in place. Your ways will open and just be kind. We're just losing that kindness in this fast pace of life. And it doesn't take you anything to be kind to someone. If you can't be nice, at least don't be bad. So for me, it's like just be kind. It helps.
Yeah, I think on the same.
That's again mental health, right? Like, I mean, you make someone happy, you get that smile. You make someone angry, you get that hatred. Like, you don't come back happy either. So why to do that? Takes the same time.
It's very important to be grateful towards people.
You get back more than what you expect.
There's always some value you're adding to other people's side, anything you're doing. So you have to be kind again. So, Paveenaa, at the last, I think we'll have a quick rapid fire out with you. So are you ready for that?
Any award for that? And then get for that. Just kidding.
You'll definitely later.
That's what I see. But no rapid fire, you get this. Okay, let's start a bubble tea.
Women's Day hamper for sure.
Okay, thank you.
Let's start. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So on to your first question. What's your self-care non-negotiable? Something you refuse to compromise on?
Remove the makeup before going to bed. It's non-negotiable. No matter how tired I am. First, though, I choose not to do. If I am, I have makeup on my face, then yes. Removing the makeup and hydrating my skin.
Going on to the next question. If you could create a women in business rule book, what would be your rule number one?
Know yourself, but take charge for it.
What's a fragrance that instantly lifts your mood?
Oud.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Rich, luxurious food. I mean, like in love.
I think let's curate your hamper of body. If you could only use one self-care product for a year, what would you pick? Bath salts, body mist, or candles?
Bath salt.
So the second one, if man was
See, bath oil was I use every day, but candle is something it relaxes me. Like it's a right fragrance, and that's perfect.
what is one beauty or skincare trend you see going viral these days and one that should go away?
Viral trend, I would say glowing skin, day skin. So skin be the work of talking more. And the one that should go away is over the contouring. Like, I feel it should be again as per the personality, but not overly done that you start looking someone else.
One last A or B, natural makeup or full glam?
Natural glam.
Oh, that this day
And the best of both worlds.
Great. I think thank you so much, Paveenaa, for this. Thank you for having this fun conversation. Very interesting, and I think I hope everyone enjoys it and is insightful for them, and actually motivates more women to be empowered and do what they like. Follow your passion. Just go out, grab what you have,
Go all out.
just what was looking back. Thank you, Paveenaa, for such an insightful and inspiring conversation. Your journey is a testament to how passion and perseverance can lead to success. To all our listeners, remember, self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Whether it's indulging in a relaxing bath, treating yourself to a new fragrance, or still taking a moment for yourself, every small act of love counts. Stay tuned for more empowering conversations on BathChit by Bubble. Until next time, take care, pamper yourself, and keep doing. Happy Milk and Stay.